a countdown, a kiss at midnight, hope for a better tomorrow. These are the things we think of when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's Eve. But in some places, the clock didn't usher in a new year. It ushered in death. Tonight on True Mystery, we welcome you into 2026 as we explore a true crime case that unfolded on a moment when New Year's celebration turned into terror and a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. 2008 in Marshall, Minnesota. The air is cold, the ground is frozen, and 19-year-old Brandon Swanson is driving home. He'd been at a small gathering with friends, celebrating the end of the semester at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. It was supposed to be just another drive, another night, but he never made it home. Around 1:30 in the morning, Brandon's phone rings. It's his parents, wondering where he is. He tells them he's crashed his car, a green Chevy Lumina, into a ditch. He's not hurt, just stuck. He thinks he knows where he is, maybe near the town of Lind. His parents, Brian and Annette, get in their truck and drive out to find him, keeping him on the phone to guide them. They flash their lights, honk their horn, but see nothing. Brandon sees their lights too. He thinks, but something is wrong. They can't find each other. Frustrated and confused, Brandon tells his dad he's leaving the car. He's going to walk towards what he believes are the lights of Lind. His dad, still on the phone, tells him to walk towards a specific friend's house in Lind. So, Brandon starts walking. Through the darkness, across the frozen fields of rural Minnesota, he talks to his father. For 47 long minutes, they stay connected by that phone call. Brian can hear the crunch of his son's footsteps on the gravel and the whisper of the prairie wind. Brandon talks about cutting through fields, walking along a fence line, and hearing water nearby. He's convinced he's close. He can see the town lights, he says. He's almost there. And then, suddenly, everything changes. In the middle of a sentence, Brandon shouts a single, sharp phrase. "Oh shit." Then silence. The line goes dead. Brian tries calling back, again and again. No answer. The call had lasted 47 minutes. That was the last time anyone ever heard from Brandon Swanson. Panic sets in. His parents call the police, but the initial search is hampered by the confusion over Brandon's location. He had said he was near Lind, but when daylight broke, the search began in earnest. For days, then weeks, hundreds of volunteers, law enforcement officers, and search dogs scour the area. Finally, his car is found, but it's not where he said it was. It's 25 miles away, near a town called Taunton, stuck in a ditch on a gravel road, right on the edge of the Yellow Medicine River. The discovery shifted the entire search effort. Investigators were now looking in the right place, but they were hours, maybe even a full day, behind. They retraced the path Brandon might have taken, following the gravel roads and fence lines he described. His phone's last signal was pinged to a tower in the area, corroborating the car's location. But of Brandon himself, there was no sign. The search teams, including specialized canine units, followed a scent trail for several miles. The trail led them through farm fields, across a muddy creek, and along the banks of the Yellow Medicine River. Then, abruptly, the trail just stopped. It was as if he had simply vanished into thin air. Did he fall into the river? The river was searched extensively, both at the time and in the following years as the seasons changed. Divers went in. Sonar was used. Nothing. Not a single trace of Brandon was ever found. What happened in those final seconds of the phone call? What did he see that made him yell out? Was it the sudden realization that he was about to fall into the freezing river? Did he encounter someone else out there in the dark? Or was it something else entirely? His father believes he accidentally fell into the river, and the shock of the icy water was the cause of his cry. Years have passed. Brandon Swanson's case led to the creation of Brandon's Law in Minnesota, which requires police to begin a search for a missing adult under dangerous circumstances without a 24-hour waiting period. His family has never stopped searching, never stopped hoping for an answer. But the prairies of Minnesota keep their secrets. The last thing anyone heard from him was a cry of shock or terror, a final exclamation that has echoed for over a decade. These were supposed to be nights of celebration. Instead, they became moments frozen in time, unanswered, unfinished. The mystery of what happened to Brandon Swanson is a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying things happen when we least expect them, in the most ordinary of places. If you enjoy deep, tense true crime stories like this, make sure to subscribe to True Mystery. We bring you the cases that stick with you long after the video ends. Because some mysteries don't end when the clock strikes midnight. Thanks for watching.